What is going on, guys? I'm Jaye the Black, of course, with another video. Salute to everybody that's tuning in. Make sure you like this video because we're going to talk about Future. This is a video that has been months in the making, okay? Because I've been wanting to speak on Future from my red pill perspective and how he is the cleanup man of hip hop. Now, I recently did a video on my other channel. Actually, I'll put the link to that particular video in the description. There's a particular Instagram model that put him on blast because she just had his kid. All right. She just had his kid, and he, I guess, right after she had it, he came around. He was showing interest in wanting to work things out with her, probably start paying her, you know, as she probably dreamt it would be. She thought it would be as easy as just having this guy a kid, and he would just open up his pockets and give her money and also give her love and affection. But apparently that didn't happen, because what ended up happening is that he ghosted her. He ignored her calls and messages, so she went to social media to put him on blast. What ended up happening is that people ended up informing her that basically you should have never gotten with this guy in the first place. You should have never had unprotected relations with this guy in the first place, but you did anyway. You did anyway. You had unprotected relations with this guy, and now you had his kid. Now you're complaining about him after everybody was telling you not to deal with him, and you dealt with him anyway because you have low self-esteem. And that spurred my video, and she got criticized from everybody. You had males, females, a lot of people were, basically, telling her, listen, this has a lot to do with your choices. And I say this a lot of time in my videos when I speak about women and the decisions that they make. The choices that you make are going to follow you forever. Okay. You can't afford to make mistake after mistake after mistake. Now, I know women have options to either keep their offspring or not, which is, on them. But when you end up getting with a guy and you get a kid with him and you're complaining about him, that makes you look bad. Even with all this social media, with all the information that you have, you still get with a guy who okay, he's no good for you, and you get with him anyway. And this is what happens. Now you're complaining about him not being there for you. You having to spend money, having to wear press-on nails. But again, this is about choices. I'm always teaching people to have to make the right choices for them and not get in situations where they're complaining about the other person. Now let's get to Future. This guy has done a lot of havoc when it comes to out here dealing with people, man. He has been dating the exes of Bow Wow. He's been dating the wives of a pro athlete and bragging about it in a song. That's the type of guy Future is. Okay. And I honestly believe that Future just seems like one of those people who I wouldn't say he's soulless, but he seems to be somebody that is just in a different, I would say a different area of life than other people. He doesn't have a right or wrong or morality. It's all about vanity. It's all about getting what I want now. You have 6 baby mothers, and the 6th baby mother said that he has a 7th baby mother in her rants on social media, that he has 6 baby mothers. Okay, let's say he has 6, but he has a 7th one. And she's not on social media. She's not an Instagram model. She's just an average working everyday girl. And I thought it was interesting she made that point. But I think it speaks to the type of women that these guys pursue. The thing that really brought Future to cleanup man prominence or simp prominence is when he started dealing with Larsa Pippen. This is a woman who at the time was very married, whole family with Scottie Pippen. And Future, gets close to her and ends up, getting it in with her. They having relations. She's at his house. There was a story that someone visited his house and she was there. She even took Instagram photos at his house. And you would think that a woman who clearly does not, at the time, didn't seem like an unintelligent person would do that. But as I've come to find out, she is very unintelligent and she is a follower. She is a follower of Kim and Khloe Kardashian and the other Jenner sisters. She wants to be them. This is why she puts herself out there to defend them when it comes to Jordan Woods, looking crazy out here. She wants to relive her 20s before she got married to Scottie. That's what she's doing now. That's why she's dating these younger pro athletes, looking crazy out here. But Future did that, and there were rumors that it was said he did it because Scottie refused to give him an autograph. I mean, seriously, he refused to give you an autograph when you were younger, so you mess with his wife. Is that how it is? This is why people call you a simp. This is why people call you a cleanup man, because that's exactly what you are. You are that. You are a simp, a cleanup man. You're the type of guy who, if we were friends with you, we would never tell you our business with our girlfriends or wives. We would never have our wives or girlfriends around you because we know what type of guy you are. You're the type of guy to go back and tell on us to our significant other in order to gain brownie points. That's the type of guy they are, and that's the type of person that you're dealing with. Listen, we all have faults. We all have things about us that are flaws. I have flaws. I'm not a perfect person at all, but to be open about going out there and impregnating all these women, dating the wife of a married man, dating the exes of certain rappers, Bow Wow, it just shows you where this person's mind is, man. Now, I know people are going to say it's his life, let him live it, but look at the amount of single mothers that he has created. The only one of his exes that I know of that is in a new relation or in a different relationship is Sierra. And that is because Sierra, through being with him, was determined to never make the same mistake again. And I can appreciate Sierra for doing that. I can appreciate Sierra for making up for the bad decision that she made. And I think she sees Future as a bad decision. But I will say this though, she's very conflicted. Even though she sees Future as someone who is a waste of time, somebody that she really kind of regretted committing to, I think that she still cares for him in a way. This is why she's constantly getting his attention in the media, is because I think she still cares about him in a sense. I don't care what nobody say. I truly believe she still cares about him. Okay? I just believe that. I just believe that a part of her still cares about Future. Don't necessarily mean that she wants to be in a relationship with him again. I think that she's in a good situation that I think it's going to be a while before she even thinks about leaving it. You know what I'm saying? But as far as the other women is concerned, as far as the new alleged baby mother's concerned, he's leaving all of these single women and single mothers in his wake. It's no different than what goes on in these black communities every day. You have a lot of these brothers who have all of these babies' mamas, and they have all these kids because they have no discipline when it comes to sleeping with these women unprotected, because they want to go out here and they feel like currency is getting women. They feel like women is the only currency, which is totally not true. But in their minds, just getting a bunch of women is the only thing that matters. You know, so they work hard in order to impress these women, to woo these women, just to sleep with them and you know, not even commit to them. And I think that's what's the unfortunate thing. Now, he may have money to pay these women, that's fine. But at a certain point, how long are you going to continue to make the money that you're making? You know, how long are you going to continue to be in a situation where your pockets are going to be getting lighter and lighter due to, in part, to all these women who are going to come after you for support? Now, he's been able to keep these women, for the most part, happy and not, you know, in the media. Now, he did recently go and get a gag order on the newest baby mother to not speak on him, okay? Because he didn't want to ruffle the feathers of his other baby mothers, because he's able to keep his other baby mothers in line. This guy even posted on social media that he has 5 wives. I mean, maybe he doesn't care, okay? But don't get on social media and talk about how you can't pay child support now, when we looked at you for the last, I don't know how many years, get with this female after this female unprotected and get them pregnant. And that is a decision that you made, you know? And there's a lot of guys like Future in our society. You don't have to be rich to have baby mothers. There are a lot of dudes who have no money, no resources whatsoever, who are able to get multiple women to sleep with them unprotected. And what's very interesting is that those women have a lot of potential, and they waste it just to deal with these guys who they know aren't worth it, but they do it anyway because they are attracted and they are drawn to the fact where they may have a personality, they can get a lot of other women, the Dizit game is good, so they're willing to overlook the fact that this guy really contributes nothing to the relationship, and he doesn't want to contribute anything to the relationship, and you get one of them anyway. Future is the cleanup man of today, tomorrow, next week. He is the type of guy who is leaving these communities full of single mothers, not just him, but guys like him, and they seem to not care one iota because they feel like they have control over these women. And it's up to you women to prove them wrong, but until now, none have.